Hey everyone, welcome back to English with Justin, where we break down everything you need to know to improve your English fluency. I'm Justin, and today, we're diving into one of the most popular tools for language learning, YouTube. What's the best way to use YouTube to learn English? I'll be sharing my personal tips, backed by my own experience as a language learner, and why I prefer using platforms like YouTube and podcasts over movies or TV series. So, let's get started with the question. What's the best way to use YouTube to learn English? First, I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm currently learning Italian, and I've studied other languages too. For me, YouTube is one of the most useful tools for language learning, and here's why. Why YouTube over movies or TV shows? Now, it's not that movies or TV shows are bad for language learning. They're great if you enjoy watching them. But personally, I think YouTube and podcasts offer more. The way people speak in movies or TV shows doesn't reflect real-life conversations as much. Why? Because it's scripted. Actors memorize lines that have been crafted for them, meaning you're not hearing 100% natural, authentic speech. Authenticity matters. For example, right now, I'm improvising. I don't have every word perfectly scripted. If this were a movie, I'd be reading from a script, and the conversation might sound smoother, but less authentic. And that's one of the key reasons why I prefer YouTube. Natural speech and filler words. When you watch movies, a lot of the filler words, like, are edited out. But in reality, native English speakers use these words all the time. In YouTube videos, especially when they are unscripted, you get to hear this natural language. Repetition is key. Another reason YouTube works better is because of the repetition of words and phrases. For example, when you watch one of my YouTube videos, you'll notice I use certain words, phrases, and expressions repeatedly. In movies, you might hear a word once and never hear it again, but in natural speech, repetition helps reinforce your learning. Less distraction, more focus on language. Movies have a lot of distractions. There might be a car chase or special effects, and while these are entertaining, they're not helping you focus on the language. On YouTube, especially with the right content, it's all about the words being spoken. My method. How I use YouTube to learn languages. Here's my advice. Choose a few topics you're interested in. For me, it's business, languages, and geography. Instead of searching for videos in English, I search for them in Italian. This leads me to different YouTube channels, where I watch content that I genuinely enjoy while practicing my language skills. Finding the right channels. But not all channels are equally good for language learning. You want to find videos that don't have too much editing. The more cuts and dramatic effects, the less natural the speech becomes. Look for content where people are talking naturally and in an uninterrupted way. That's the kind of speech that will help you improve your listening skills. When using YouTube for language learning, the first and most crucial step is choosing the right content. You need content that matches your interests and proficiency level, so you stay motivated and can understand the material. Here's how to make the best choice. When using YouTube for language learning, the first and most crucial step is choosing the right content. You need content that matches your interests and proficiency level, so you stay motivated and can understand the material. Here's how to make the best choice. Target topics of interest. One of the best ways to stay engaged with English content is to choose videos related to your hobbies or professional interests. Whether it's cooking, business, technology, travel, or fitness, watching content you're passionate about keeps you focused and eager to learn. For example, if you love photography, Look up English language channels on photography tips or tutorials. Focus on authentic content. Choose videos that feature unscripted speech. This could include interviews, vlogs, or tutorials where the person is speaking naturally. Authentic conversations are better for learning because they reflect how native speakers actually talk, with all the likes, pauses, and informal structures. Use channels with regular uploads. Finding a YouTube channel with consistent content can help establish a learning routine. If the creator frequently uploads videos, you'll get exposed to their voice, vocabulary, and speaking style over time. This repetition helps you get comfortable with specific accents, tones, and common phrases. Passive learning. Sometimes, you might want to casually watch a video without focusing too much on taking notes or studying. This kind of learning is fine, and it helps you get used to hearing English spoken naturally. Even if you don't understand every word, you're still soaking in sentence structures, pronunciation, and rhythm. Active learning takes more effort, but produces faster results. Here's how you can engage in active learning while watching YouTube videos. Take notes. As you watch a video, jot down new words, phrases, or idioms you hear. Try to guess their meaning from context, and then look them up. YouTube has built-in tools like the ability to pause and rewind easily. Use this to listen to a difficult sentence multiple times, then repeat it out loud. Mimicking pronunciation helps with speaking skills and fluency. Watching with subtitles helps you connect spoken words with their written form. First, try watching without them, then turn on captions if you miss too much. But be careful not to become too dependent on them. Using YouTube to improve different language skills. Listening. One of the biggest advantages of YouTube is that it allows you to immerse yourself in English listening practice. You can choose content where the speaker's accent is clear and comprehensible to you at first, and then gradually work up to more complex accents and faster-paced speech. Listening to native speakers is an excellent way to improve pronunciation. Pay attention to how vowels and consonants are pronounced, and try to imitate them. Channels that focus on language learning or include tutorials on pronunciation are especially helpful. Watching videos on a wide range of topics will naturally expose you to a variety of vocabulary. Whether it's jargon from a specific industry, casual slang, or idiomatic expressions, YouTube offers a broad array of spoken language that isn't always found in textbooks. YouTube is great for learning grammar in context. Instead of learning from rules alone, watching native speakers talk can help you pick up on how grammar is applied naturally in conversation. For example, you'll hear when people use informal contractions like gonna or wanna, and understand how they fit into everyday speech. Subscribing to specific types of channels. There are different types of YouTube channels that are perfect for English learners. Educational channels. Channels like TED or BBC Learning English provide structured lessons and explanations of English grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. They're great for more focused learning. Vloggers often speak casually and naturally, giving you a sense of real-life conversations. Look for vloggers who talk about topics you like, and you'll get exposed to how people speak in day-to-day life. Watching interviews or talk shows can introduce you to a range of accents, vocabularies, and speaking styles. The Graham Norton Show, or Hot Ones, for instance, feature native speakers with different dialects, giving you a broad sense of how English varies. Some channels are specifically designed for English learners. Channels like English Addict with Mr. Duncan or Rachel's English focus on language instruction, pronunciation practice, and tips for improving fluency. Podcasts on YouTube. Many podcasts are also available as videos on YouTube. Listening to podcasts, whether it's a simple audio file or a video version, is excellent for long-form, uninterrupted listening practice. The discussions tend to be unscripted and natural. Creating a YouTube playlist for learning. One of the best ways to stay organized and track your progress is by creating custom playlists. Here's how to do it. Create playlists based on topics of interest, like English for business or English listening practice. This allows you to curate content, and creating custom playlists is one of the best ways to stay organized and track your progress going back to relevant videos. You can also organize playlists by your current language ability, such as beginner listening practice or advanced English conversations, and update them as you progress. A great way to practice writing in English is by engaging with the comment section. You can ask questions, leave thoughts, and read what other English learners or native speakers are saying. Join language learning groups. Some YouTube channels also have communities on platforms like Discord or Facebook, where viewers can connect and discuss the content. Engaging in these communities will help you practice your English in a real-world context. When learning English through YouTube, it's important to create a personalized learning strategy that matches your goals and needs. Set clear learning goals. Whether you want to improve listening comprehension, expand vocabulary, or practice pronunciation, having specific goals will guide you in choosing the right type of content. For example, if you're looking to improve formal business English, you might focus on interviews with professionals or TED Talks on entrepreneurship. Daily or weekly plans. Structure your learning by setting a daily or weekly plan. Dedicate a certain amount of time to watching videos focused on different aspects of language learning. Listening practice. 15 to 20 minutes of watching videos without subtitles. Pronunciation drills. Repeating sentences or phrases spoken by native speakers. Grammar, understanding. Watch grammar-focused videos and take notes. Advanced YouTube features for language learning. YouTube offers some advanced features that, when used effectively, can greatly enhance your learning experience. If a speaker is talking too fast, you can slow down the video using YouTube's playback speed option. This is a great way to get accustomed to the speech at your own pace. You can start at 0.75x or 0.5x speed, then gradually increase it as you become more comfortable. Many YouTube videos have auto-generated transcripts or captions. You can access these by clicking the three dots under the video and selecting Open Transcript. This is a great tool for reading along with the video and understanding difficult sentences. You can even copy and paste these transcripts into a document to review later, or use them for additional writing practice. Interactive subtitles with language learning plugins. There are browser extensions like Language Learning with YouTube, LLY, which allow you to watch videos with dual subtitles in both your native language and English. This plugin can also help you hover over unknown words for translations and save them for later review. One unique advantage of YouTube is that it gives you control over the material you watch. This flexibility allows you to shape your learning experience by curating content that matches your preferences and learning style. Mixing difficulty levels. It's helpful to watch content at both your current level and slightly more difficult material. For example, if you're at an intermediate level, you might alternate between watching simple vlogs or tutorials and more challenging content like news reports or academic lectures. This balance ensures you're not overwhelmed, while still pushing yourself to improve. Tracking progress. Create a private playlist where you save videos you've already watched. This way, you can track your progress over time and revisit certain videos to see how much better you understand them after a few weeks or months of practice. Leveraging YouTube's algorithm. YouTube's recommendation algorithm is designed to keep you engaged by suggesting videos related to the ones you've already watched. To get the most out of this, train the algorithm. When you watch high-quality English learning content or videos in English, the algorithm will start suggesting more similar content. Like videos that you find useful, comment on them, and engage with the content. The more you interact, the better YouTube gets at recommending videos that match your learning style and interests. Follow related channels. Subscribe to a variety of channels: educational, entertainment, interviews, or news, so that your feed always has fresh English content. For instance, subscribing to channels like BBC News, Crash Course, or The Late Show with Greg Gutfeld ensures that you'll always have a variety of videos at your disposal. Incorporating English culture through YouTube. Language learning is not just about vocabulary and grammar. It's also about understanding the culture behind the language. YouTube offers a unique opportunity to immerse yourself in English-speaking cultures. Cultural context. By watching videos that focus on life in English-speaking countries, like travel vlogs, street interviews, or cultural explainers, you'll pick up on nuances like body language, idioms, and local expressions. You'll also gain insight into how people in different regions use English differently, such as British English versus American English. Comedy and entertainment shows. Watching comedy shows, stand-up performances, or even reaction videos can provide a fun way to learn informal language and humor. This helps with understanding sarcasm, jokes, and casual dialogue, things you might not encounter in more formal language learning settings. Current events. Following news channels in English is an excellent way to improve both your language skills and cultural knowledge. News channels provide exposure to formal, neutral language, which is useful for academic or professional contexts. Moreover, it helps you stay updated on global events while practicing English. Connecting with native speakers and other learners. Beyond simply watching videos, YouTube allows you to interact with both native English speakers and other learners, offering a more interactive experience. YouTube live streams. Some YouTubers host live streams where they interact with their viewers in real time. This is a great opportunity to ask questions in English, participate in discussions, and improve your fluency in spontaneous, unscripted situations. Collaborative learning. As you engage with content creators who focus on teaching English or talking about subjects that interest you, take the opportunity to comment on videos. Share your thoughts or questions in the comment section. You may receive feedback or have discussions with native speakers or other learners. Beyond YouTube. Combining tools for maximum benefit. For optimal results, YouTube can be combined with other language learning tools and platforms. Here's how to create a holistic learning approach. Flashcards with new vocabulary. After watching videos and noting down new words or phrases, input them into a flashcard app like Anki or Quizlet. This helps reinforce your memory and ensures that you retain new vocabulary over time. Pronunciation practice with speech analysis apps. Use apps like Elsa Speak or Speechling alongside YouTube to improve your pronunciation. After watching videos and imitating native speakers, these apps provide detailed feedback on how closely your pronunciation matches native speakers. Language exchange platforms. After consuming YouTube content, you can practice what you've learned by speaking with real people through language exchange platforms like HelloTalk or Tandem. Watching a video about a specific topic and then discussing it with a language partner. can help reinforce your learning and test your understanding. In conclusion, YouTube is a versatile, powerful tool for learning English, and with the right strategies, it can significantly boost your language proficiency. By combining passive and active learning, remember, the key to success is consistency. Watch a little English content every day. Practice actively, and enjoy the journey of learning a new language. Thanks for joining today's episode on what's the best way to use YouTube to learn English. I hope you found these tips helpful as you explore new ways to improve your English skills through YouTube. If you enjoyed the content or learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me continue creating content that helps you grow. This is English with Justin, and I'll see you next time.